The 4-step method to high-performance trading and the 7-step daily routine for high-performance traders are both free downloads. The 4-step method for high-performance trading is about developing the mindset and the routines to increase your confidence and your ability to execute your trading edge in a live trading environment. Constant progress. 7-step daily routine for high-performance traders is an audio program download designed to help traders bulletproof their day-to-day habits, discipline, and develop a winning mindset. Again, the link is in the description box below. They're free downloads. Let's get started. Good day, traders. Stacy Burke from Stacy Burke Trading. Today we will be going over pump and dump, dump and pump, the chart patterns and the setups that I look for each week. The two templates that I am hunting out on any instrument Monday to Friday. A parabolic opportunity, whether it's a pump and dump or a dump and pump template. This PDF will also be available inside the course, as will the video. In the playbook, my thrust is pump and dump, dump and pump. And the important part of the 3-day setups and 3-session setups is that I'm hunting out a longer time frame setup over the course of our Monday, Wednesday, Friday template, or if I can find a daily template that is set up for a 3-session parabolic opportunity any day of the week. When it boils down to it, it doesn't matter what type of opportunity it is. It will culminate in either a pump and dump 3-day or 3-session template or a dump and pump template. Again, whether that is a 3-day or a 3-session opportunity. Regardless of the session that you're trading, whether it's Asia, London, or New York, these opportunities will present on a basket of instruments. So if you're trading Asia, have a basket of instruments that will reflect that opportunity over the course of 3 sessions or 3 days in the Asian session. Same thing goes for London and, of course, the New York markets. We can break it down even simpler within a day itself or over the course of a week. 3 levels of pump for the dump, whether that's an index, oil, currencies, gold, the same type of profile will present. My job is to find the instruments that are potentially setting up for that opportunity or have that set up in the session that I'm trading. And the same thing goes for the dump and pump template. Whether I'm trading Asia, London, or New York, the instrument itself is irrelevant. It's the setup that I'm hunting, the 90-10 parabolic opportunity. There are only 2 templates that I'm hunting for. Now, I have purposely left the name of the instrument and the time frame off of all of these charts to demonstrate the template. These have all occurred in the last few months over the course of a Monday to Friday template or within the day itself. And I've done this to impress upon traders. It's the setup, not the instrument or the time frame. If you're using a 4-hour time frame, then obviously this will take longer to set up. If you're using an hour or a 30-minute time frame, this could be over the course of a week. If this was a 5-minute chart, this could be over the course of a day. These are all from the last few months over the basket of instruments that I follow. Major currencies, oil, gold, and the indexes. This is a pump and dump template. Again, classical geometrical patterns. Markets only do 3 things. They break out, they pull back, and they trend. Trend trade, trend continuation trade. They break out, they fail, and they reverse. Or they stay range bound and trade between a high and low range. They can still offer 3-session opportunities depending on the volatility of the instrument that you're trading or the range, the asymmetrical risk reward from high to low or low to high. Larger time frame, high of week, low of week to high of week. If it's a 3-session setup, it may be high of day to low of day. Pump and dump, dump and pump. I've used the phrase you're either inside or outside, and if you're inside, you want to be in the parabolic move. There are traders that will counter trend this on the front side where this may be a 3-session setup or over the course of a Monday, Wednesday, Friday template. And the stronger move is on the back side of this market as it continues to not only come back into the breakout, but continues for a range expansion on the downside, a pump and dump, a breakout that fails and reverses. I talk a lot about classical charting, Peter Brandt, because most of these rectangular breakouts will go on range expansion. So again, an example of a market that gives a parabolic trend trade, breaking out Over 3 days or 3 sessions, this market collapses slowly down and forms the half Batman formation, which again is a geometrical range expansion on the downside. Lower lows, as Paul Tudor Jones says, as a market's giving you an indication of a range expansion, the lower lows are that it's breaking down and potentially going now on a range expansion on the downside. A pump and dump template. The next 3 examples are examples from the current week that just passed. This is a chart on oil where the week culminated on a Friday with a parabolic collapse, a smaller pump and dump on the backside. The market pumped up from Wednesday into a previous peak formation high made on the Thursday of the previous week before coiling sideways and dumping down. The dump on the backside of the move. We had a pump on the front side on the Wednesday going into inventories that took traders up, took out the lower highs of the day before pumping up into lower peak formations from the previous week and dumping down. Another example of a breakout peak formation high, a lower low, as Paul Tudor Jones would say, a market that gives you an indication of a range expansion is potentially preparing to move in that direction. A lower low on the inside, a creeping trend coiling lower, an explosive collapse, breaking down, taking out higher level longs before pumping back up and continuing the dump back through where the pump began, a larger pump and dump template. Canadian dollar pumping up, breaking out of the opening range, pumping higher, coiling sideways, putting in a peak formation high before breaking down, coiling sideways, and continuing the parabolic collapse, the pump, consolidation, coil, and the dump. Another example of the pump and dump, but also of the escalator up and the elevator down. We can see the market making higher highs, and traders will be, this is where, again, the retail mindset is to be trend trading, whereas I'm targeting specific parabolic opportunities that I can scale into. And then also making sure that when I do scale into an opportunity like this, that I'm locking in the money. I'm not buying and holding and hoping to get a large move. I'm targeting the parabolic opportunity where this market will explode and move quickly. So traders will often talk about, I got money on the pump. And my response always is that if that's your trading plan, if that's your trading setup, my setup is to nail the dump or to nail the pump if it's a dump and pump template where that market is about to accelerate and go parabolic. Now, sometimes these moves will be significant enough in terms of the range that the breakout pullback continuation, the pump side, can still offer traders a significant risk-reward opportunity. So again, depending on the volatility and the instrument and the setup, whether that's a 3-session setup or over the course of 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever that may be. And sometimes they don't go explosive right off the bat. We have level 1 dropping down into level 2, but going parabolic in level 3. Remember, I've talked about when a market coils sideways above the low or below the high, it's preparing for an explosive move. We see the explosive move on the 3rd level, taking out the high and then failing, reversing, and creeping trend down, coiling sideways for the explosive range expansion and breakout on the downside, a pump and dump template. One of the reasons I say about Bill Lipschutz's quote to sitting on your hands 50% of the time, traders would make a lot more money, because I'm targeting the parabolic opportunity. Depending on the session that you're trading, traders may have been in the parabolic move down, the collapse, and then this market coils sideways before making higher highs and coiling sideways again and pumping on the backside, the dump on the front side, the coil sideways, higher highs, and going parabolic, exploding on the pump side. Opportunities in both directions. Different instruments will display different types of price action as they're setting up potentially in a best trade candidate opportunity. Another example of where a market goes parabolic on level 1 and then proceeds to auction into a creeping trend as it accelerates back towards that high. So different instruments will display different types of price action. They're not all going to be the same, but the templates themselves will still demonstrate in a well-engineered chart and an opportunity, whether it's a currency, oil, gold indexes, the dump and pump or pump and dump template. And when we have the opportunity for 5-star setups where markets go parabolic and explode and coil outside of the range, giving traders a significant scalable opportunity for the reversal on the pump and dump, significant asymmetrical risk reward targeting an expansion on the downside of the range. Breakout, consolidation, parabolic, reversal trade, and you'll notice again a market that coils above the low or below the high is potentially preparing for a large move. A fantastic template for a very scalable parabolic opportunity. And just emphasizing to traders again, it's irrelevant the session that you're trading, the instrument that you're trading, it's the setup. So if I'm trading Asia, I'm going to hunt Asian cross pairs for this type of opportunity in the Asian window. If I'm trading London, I'd be having a basket of instruments that potentially could be setting up in any one of these variations of a pump and dump or dump and pump opportunity. Volume trapped up high, a neckline where if this market breaks, all of this volume is trapped up high, targeting where the pump began. Breakout, consolidation, parabolic, reversal trade, pump and dump. During the day itself, basic model for trade entries, page 59, keeps it very simple, whether it's a 3-day setup culminating in a 3-session setup. These are the setups each week that show up in any instrument. My job is to find the best ones, and sometimes I don't get the best ones, but I'm still hunting out the same templates. Sometimes the templates will take a little bit longer to play out. Maybe there's major red news on the calendar for the entire week, but one parabolic explosive opportunity potentially at the end of the week, or if this could be the beginning of the week, a Friday, Monday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, whatever that may be, this parabolic opportunity is worth the wait. Traders may get in this initial parabolic opportunity, take money off the table, it coils sideways. Maybe this is a 3-session setup, 5-minute chart, maybe it's a 3-day template. They're all the same, but understanding when to nail and bail and when to have a scalable opportunity, as we just looked at, for holding on and letting that profitable trade run. Pump and dumps, dump and pumps. They're simple. They reproduce over and over and over again. It's easy for me to reproduce my execution of those trade setups. They're frequent. They show up every week in any instrument, and they are scalable in size. I'm hunting out the 90-10 parabolic setup, not movement. I need to sit and wait until that template sets up, target it. When it does, find the best instrument on the day that has the best opportunity, and over the course of the week, a 3-day template that can offer me a 5-star scalable opportunity. Rinse and repeat, scale it up in size. Keep it simple, traders. Pump and dump, dump and pump. Have a great day, and may the markets go with you.